Hey bastrop Vikings, can you see me? Oh, there I am. A couple weeks back we had to do a evacuation drill because we had that fire nearby, and I posted a couple things on our Bastrop Vikings Preparedness Network Facebook page about that, some after action report stuff. And I talked about some of the things that worked, some of the things that didn't work. And I wanted to go over one of the things that did work pretty well, and that's these preloaded boxes, and we also do 5-gallon buckets and some other things, but I'm going to go over one of these boxes today. So hopefully you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's number 1 here, 1 on the top, 2 here, 2 on the top of this thing. What I have is, let me get up a little bit closer. I have instructions, and it's going to look backwards because I'm doing the reverse thing so I can see what I'm doing. But that says BO for bug out. And inside here, it's got what number 1 has in it, what number 2, and all the other buckets and such that are labeled. Plus it's got some instructions because you want a list. You don't want to be doing this kind of thing just in a panic. So I'm going to go through one of these boxes. I think I'll do the number 1 box just to give you an example of what you can do. Maybe another video I'll do the number 2 box, and maybe as we go on some other ways of pre-storing stuff, pre-staging things. It's a way that you can still access things if you want to do things like for camping or whatever you got, but that it's all in one place. So that if you've got to go, you pick these up, you toss them in your truck, your trailer, your RV, whatever you're going in, and it will save you massive amounts of time, and it will help you not forget things. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to open this up, and then we're going to see what we got. I'm not going to take the time on camera to take things out. I'll take things out and then I will show you on camera all at once. So give me a second. Okay, so here is box number 1. Again, these boxes are maybe 2.5 feet long, maybe 13, 14 inches wide. They stack up really well. You can get stuff, these types of boxes at Harbor Freight or, Tractor Supply, wherever. Order them online. But one of the things I do when I pack all my boxes, whatever I have that's pre-packed, one thing that always goes on top is some kind of flashlight. I like these little cheap guys. Get these at Harbor Freight or, Harbor Freight. I think I got these real cheap. I like hands-free. I always put some kind of flashlight on top of every box that I pack. This way, if you're getting into it in the dark, you've got a light no matter what. So I'm just going to start unpacking a little bit, and then we'll freeze it again so you can see. Okay, so on the top of this guy here, I've just got a tarp. Okay, and then I have wrapped up in here is a 21 watt folding solar charger. These things are great. We've got a ton of these guys, and I've got a battery bank in here, different cords in here, and if you have small devices, small radios, phones, whatever, these things will charge all those things up no problem. And there's all different ones. This is an Oxsun. All different companies make these little 21 watt foldables. 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, maybe, depending on Amazon. So on top of this box, I have AR disassembled, sling, top part, bottom part. It's even a longer barrel, 18-inch barrel. You take these apart, 2 pins. It fits in there real well. All right, let's get into the rest of it. Let me get this guy out. Just show you how I have this particular one set up. Hopefully you can see this but each of these is labeled. So 223 plus, ammo plus, 21 watt solar panel, radio accessories, and batteries plus. And I also have a poncho tucked in the corner here, a knife, and a holster. Flap holster. It fits one of the firearms that's in this box. All right, I'm going to get each one of these out, put them on the table, and then we'll do a little quick film show. Okay, here's the 223 plus box. Hopefully you can read. It says label 223 on top. And as you would guess, it's got 223 for my AR. I get 223, not 5.56. Just in case you run across an AR that does not take 5.56, it can't fire it. Not all ARs can shoot both 223 and 5.56. But all ARs in those calibers can shoot the 223. So I stay with the 223. I've got a couple hundred rounds in boxes, and I've got 8 magazines, 7 here, 1 in the carrier, right there. Got a couple loose rounds, and of course in every box I've got some kind of flashlight right there. So that's the 223 box. Okay, here's the, hopefully you can read, it says ammo plus on this guy here. And I will unpack this and turn the camera back on, but of course, as always on top, another flashlight. Here we have our ammo plus. So what I have is I have 2 pistols. Here's a revolver. This is a 22 Magnum. Not expensive, and a holster for that. I have a 9mm. It's a Beretta, Taurus Beretta clone. And I have 3 20-round magazines for that. And a holster. So each firearm has a holster, and it has extra either magazines or speed loaders. For the pistol, we have 22 Magnum. I got 300 rounds of that. I've got 9mm Luger in I don't know what you would call these, some kind of sealed plastic containers. Keeps the ammunition good. These 2 go to a 22 Magnum carbine that we carry in a separate place. We also have pistols that go to these. These carry 30 rounds each of 22 Magnum, so not too bad. And that's the ammo plus. Here's the 21 watt solar panel and some radio accessories in this box right here. Again, I will open this up. Got a couple things that are out of it at the moment, but these boxes are nice. Everything's organized as long as you keep putting things back in. If you take them out to use them, you're good to go. Just don't forget to put the stuff back in. Okay, in this one we have another 21 watt folding panel. This one's by Windows Sun, 2 21 watt dual port solar charger. One good thing you can get to extend your charging capabilities, no matter how you're charging, is one of these guys. So 1 USB makes 3 USBs. So I put that in here, and it's also got the cables and such as well. This is just a all-weather radio wrapped up in tin foil. Let's hope it'll do weather channels, it'll do FM, it'll listen to shortwave. So wrapped in foil, who knows if it'll work. We've got some basic tools to work on radio stuff. I've got some codes for CW work, Morse code work. And for some reason, I guess you can tell I like flashlights. In my boxes, 2 cheap flashlights. Got some cordage in case you need to throw up antenna. This light cordage is great. This is called bank line. Bank line cordage is great. Some coax. I think this is what, 25 feet of coax. This is an adapter to join SMA like Baofeng radios to this kind of coax. So you can join these things together to make better antennas. This is a roll-up J-pole antenna. Look it up. Excellent, excellent for bugging out or packing light. Roll-up J-pole antenna will get your little HT antennas out there. Get your HT signal out there, rather. Programming cable for Baofeng, and this is just various cables and wires and stuff. And again, these are constantly evolving and changing. I've got some things out of this now that I'm using, and I just put things in, take things out. But at least you've got everything in one location, easy to grab, easy to go. Okay, last ammo box. In this particular one, this is Batteries Plus. So there's what it looks like full. And of course, flashlight near the top. And let me take it out and show you what's in it. All right, I'm going to start from this side and work my way over. I have a lot of the flat kind of different type of watch batteries and such because I have optics that use these. I have watches that use these. Let's see, these are the 4LR44 6 volts. And all these little tiny button batteries. These go to different electronics that I use. I like these larger batteries. That's what's in these bigger flashlights that I have. I just keep most of this stuff in little plastic bags. But these are Ultrafire 18650 4000 milliamp batteries. They power a lot of nice flashlights and other devices. This is a charger for these 18650 batteries. But these chargers, I don't get battery chargers that plug into the wall. I get the ones that plug into USB so that I can charge these off a solar panel or, if I've got a couple of bricks laying around or whatever. So this particular one does these 18650s. This guy here, these are all smart chargers. These will do your AA's, AAA's, things like that. Okay, so this way I can always charge for small devices. I have a lot of alkaline batteries. These are just the cheap ones, Harbor Freight batteries. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what? 7 times 24. So I've got a lot of these guys. These are the disposable ones. I've got C batteries, D batteries in those, and the AAA batteries, AA batteries. The way I think about things is these can lose their charge, and while these are charging, I can just throw in these alkaline batteries, use these up while these are charging. If these are discharged when you need to use the batteries, then you're going to have to wait an hour, 2 hours, or whatever before you can use your device. So I always make sure I've got plenty of alkalines in there, and that way you don't have to worry about not having power as soon as you need it. Here's just a little simple battery tester. Okay, so you just take your battery, put it between the electrodes here, and it'll tell you what the charge state is on that battery. This is a power bank. You put AA batteries in here, and you can use that. It creates a 12-volt system for you in this little package. Got a lighter and another second flashlight. I've got one extended life Baofeng battery. And here's the charger. Again, it's a USB charger, and it plugs into the top corner here, so I can have a longer life for those cheap Baofeng HTs that I've got. And I don't remember if I talked about the talent cell or not, but if I didn't, I'm going to do it again. This is talent cell. It's a 12-volt output, and I think this has 6 amp hours. And you can use this to run radios and all sorts of things. I've got several of these in different sizes. Talent Cell makes a really nice battery. Maybe I can get it up there. Hopefully you can read it. It's backwards, but that says Talent Cell. So these are the batteries that we take. These are, again, the last resort. We obviously have more things in the house, but you need to have things like this packed and ready to go. Just think, just these boxes that I've shown you guys, how long would it take you if you